Alright, much brew time. Playing some Proliferate engine super jankiness in modern, and we'll keep this. We got the Surge node and the Chalice, so that's a combo. Let's just coast and Surge node. Pass the turn. So next turn we can Chalice on one, put another counter on it. So our ramping is going well. Blood-soaked champion. Interesting. Now let's Inventor's Fair. Multi-kick our Chalice on one. And pass the turn. So we pretty much, what do we need? We need Paradox Engine. We also need some sort of card draw, Batter Skull, some other combo piece to keep triggering it. Opponent has Smallpox, which actually isn't very good against us. So discard Encroaching Waste. Opponent sacks, pitches Prized Amalgam. I guess that's a combo. Sack Yavimaya Coast. We have so much non-land mana that it's hard for that to really beat us. We draw another Encroaching Waste. So put a counter on Chalice, play Forest, play Archive, pass the turn. We're actually pretty close now because we can tutor with Inventor's Fair. Our opponent can get back to Prized Amalgam. That's kind of, I guess that's, I haven't seen Bloodstoke Champion to trigger Prized Amalgam. That's a new one. More Smallpoxes. Alright. Discard Encroaching Waste. We have so much mana though. I guess we gotta sack Inventor's Fair for now, unfortunately. Ooh, oh goody. Can we go for it here? Put a charge counter on Chalice. I think we can try to go for it. It's going to depend on what we hit. Play Paradox Engine. Ancient Stirrings. Untaps. What do we need to win? Maybe we just encroaching. Does this say non-basic? Yeah, it does. Well, I guess we just take Mind Stone out of the options. We already have tons of mana. So put a counter on Chalice. Chalice, Mind Stone. Untap everything. I think we can keep trying to go because of this Hedron Archive. Let's sack Mind Stone first. Sack Mind Stone. Hope for pretty much any non-land. Mox Opal works. So put a counter on Chalice. Tap, tap. Play Mox Opal. So now we're just hoping we need a Batter Skull, Temple Bell, something along those lines. So tap. Well, actually, we don't even need to tap, do we? Let's just sack Hedron Archive. Come on, non-lands. Okay. That keeps us going, at least. Remove a counter on Chalice. Play Mind Stone. Tap Opal. Actually, let's tap for green. Untap. We're close to fizzling. We need one of our card draw. Ooh, Tezzeret's Gambit. That is a good one. Tap, tap. Tezzeret's Gambit. I don't think there's any reason to pay life. Untaps everything. Oh, our opponent just scooped! Would we have got there? Draw. Oh, there it was. Yeah. Planar Portal on the top means it's game. That's the finisher. We also had Core Tapper for more mana on Cornucopia, so yeah, those two draws from Tezzeret's Gambit 100% would have won us the game. Once we have Planar Portal with this situation, we can't lose. So, there's a nice turn 4 kill through double Smallpox. I think against this deck, we probably just want Ensnaring Bridge seems good. Mono Black shouldn't have many good ways of disrupting our actual plan. So maybe we just bring in Bridge and maybe Worm Coils and go down, maybe one Worm Coil, and go down what? We got to make 2 cuts. I guess we can go down 1 Mind Stone and what? Mox Opal, try it like that. I think that's fine. I mean, we lose like a little bit of combo pieces, but I think it's worth it. Since just ramping into Worm Coil seems super good against this deck anyway. Oh, this hand's pretty spicy, assuming we don't get hit by discard. We'll keep it. Swamp for our opponent, and Crypt Breaker. Sure. Opponent passes. More Surge nodes. Well, play Teleria West, and we're just going to Cornucopia, 0 counters. Pass the turn. So this lets us start core tapping next turn, or Surge noding. Opponent's just going to go right on the Crypt Breaker plan. Yep, pitches Amalgam, gets a zombie, and passes. We draw an Archive. So play the Forest, and let's just core tapper. If they can't kill it, that's great. And we get to start adding counters by tapping. If they can kill it, we just put 2 counters on it. And that gets us to Hedron Archive plus Surge Node activate for even more mana. Opponent has Duress. Alright. I mean, we're building towards this Worm Coil, though, which is going to come down in 2 turns. Possibly even next turn, if we just draw an untap land with Core Tapper. Takes a Surge Node. Dark Blast. Well, put some counters on the Cornucopia. Man, Core Tapper is so sweet in this deck. Bone it. Gets in. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, too. Man, I have a hard time imagining they can beat Worm Coils and Batter Skulls. Alright, Bloodchief Ascension. Being your unstep opponent has 2 or more life this turn, put a quest counter on it. Whenever a card is put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if it has 3 or more counters, you drain for 2. Alright, worth being aware of, I guess. Ooh, we draw a Walking Ballista? I think we're going to wait on that. I think we can get more value if we wait and just play Hedron Archive, play Surge Node, put a counter on Cornucopia. So we're up to a lot of mana next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means Worm Coil most likely. Opponent dredges. Does get a Dreadwander. We're also getting pretty close to the point where if we just find a Paradox Engine, we go infinite and win. Makes a zombie. A little Dark Blast zombie trick is sweet. Opponent gets in. Looks like a interesting dredgy style deck. Don't know about Bloodchief Ascension. Have to see the rest of the deck, but pretty spicy. Ooh, Temple Bell 2. So let's see. Start by putting a charge counter on Cornucopia. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just play Batter Skull. Oh. We don't have as much mana as I thought. Well, I guess that means we just Worm Coil. I wanted a Batter Skull plus Temple Bell, but we're a mana short. Worm Coil still seems pretty absurdly awesome here against a mono black deck. They do have 3 Prized Amalgams in their graveyard, which is a lot of Prized Amalgams that can come back this turn if our opponent can get back Dreadwander. Smallpox. Alright, that's fine. We will discard our Batter Skull? We have Temple Bell for the combo if we Paradox Engine. Yeah, I think we discard Batter Skull. Sack Worm Coil. Opponent gives up on their Crypt Breaker. And sack Teleria West. We still get the tokens, though, and we still have a lot of mana. Opponent passes. We draw Encroaching Ways. So I think we just play Encroaching Ways. We don't really need the mana, do we? Alright, so let's just play Temple Bell. Put a counter on the Cornucopia. And we'll pass. Ooh, opponent finds a land, which does mean all the Prized Amalgams come back, which is a lot. So hopefully we just draw something this turn. We have a decent amount of card draw with Temple Bell and maybe also Hedron Archive. So opponent gets back the Amalgams. Yup. Sure. We will draw. Come on, Paradox Engine. Surge Node is just more mana. Now, let's sack Hedron Archive. Core Tapper, Cornucopia. Another Encroaching Ways. So, play Cornucopia. Play Surge Node. Play Encroaching Ways. Play Core Tapper. And we'll just pass and hope that we draw something to go off next turn. Just keep developing our mana for now. We shouldn't just die this turn. Opponent does have a Gravecrawler, which is a good way to trigger Prized Amalgams. Opponent swings with everything. So block here, block here, block here, takes 7? Yeah, I think that's fine. Opponent Dark Blast to kill one of our worms. Well, we'll start putting counters on Cornucopia. We're down to 8. Opponent does get their last Bloodchief Ascension trigger. Gets back Gravecrawler. Well, it looks like this is the turn. We really got to do it this turn. And a Crypt Breaker. Alright. Well, this is it. So, yup. Last counter on Bloodchief Ascension. Prized Amalgam comes back. So, start by Surge Noding to make some more mana. Surge Node, make mana. Draw with Temple Bell. Paradox Engine? Ooh, Inventor's Fair. Is that enough? Maybe. Tezzeret's Gambit. So when does this trigger? When a card is put in opponent's graveyard from anywhere. Alright, so start with Temple Bell. We could just draw a Paradox Engine, and that would make things the easiest. Opponent's tapped out, but we do have to win this turn or we're going to die. So this is the turn. Inventor's Fair. We do have enough mana to Inventor's Fair for our Paradox Engine if we have to. We also have to make sure we don't die to Bloodchief Ascension. Because Inventor's Fair, that's drained for 2. Gambit is drained for 2. More Inventor's Fairs. Alright. So let's see. Put a counter, put a counter. Inventor's Fair, sack Inventor's Fair. So counter on Cornucopia. Counter on Cornucopia. Play Inventor's Fair. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So sack Inventor's Fair. Get drained for 2. Tutor up Paradox Engine. Play Paradox Engine. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So I guess we just have to Walking Ballista X2. I guess if we make enough mana, we can win by putting counters on it, even though it's not that efficient. So Ballista X2, untap everything. Then we'll put a counter on Cornucopia. Draw a card. Tap everything. Tezzeret's Gambit. Untaps everything. Also start proliferating. Ugh, those were not great draws. Well, put counters on everything. It's definitely still possible we fizzle here. Well, Temple Bell really helps, though. So put counters on everything. Drop to 4. Yeah, Temple Bell should mean we don't fizzle. Put a charge counter on Cornucopia. Charge counter on Cornucopia. Draw with Temple Bell. Ooh, that's a good one. Tap everything for mana. Play Contagion Clasp. Untap everything. Kill Crypt Breaker. Now we get to start proliferating along the way, which makes even more mana. Yeah, I think we got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surge Node. Add a counter. Surge Node. Add a counter. Draw a card. Tap for 1,000,000 mana. Play Mind Stone. Untap everything. Proliferate. So I think we might just end up winning with with this Walking Ballista in the least efficient way possible. Counters on everything. Surge Node mana. Surge Node mana. We're just going to add blue from now on because it makes our mana situation easier. Tap for blue. Tap for blue. Draw a card. More Paradox Engines. Tap for mana. Play Paradox Engine. We have 50 mana floating. Untaps everything. Legend Rule ourselves. Down to 2. We gotta be aware of that. Draw a card. Oh, there's Emrakul. Alright. Emrakul doesn't win the game right here, though. We can't have any cards go in the graveyard or we lose. We can't quite put enough counters on Walking Ballista yet. Does our opponent have something to mess this up? Do they have, like, Slaughter Pack? Alright, so Proliferate. Counter, 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 counter. Tap for mana. Put a counter on Cornucopia. Put a counter on Cornucopia. Tap everything. Play Hedron Archive. Untap everything. Tap everything. Well, proliferate. Counter, 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 counter. Counter on Cornucopia. Counter on Cornucopia. We're tapping for 30-some mana each. Oh, man. If we accidentally click sack, we lose. Add mana. 91. Is that enough? This is 6. 94 mana. We can put 20. That should be enough, I think. Well, let's go one more time. Let's play Emrakul. Untap everything. Don't really want to draw a card because that could draw our opponent something that would kill us. So we proliferate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counter on Cornucopia. Counter on Cornucopia. Add mana. Add mana. Add mana. Add mana. Now, we just put counters. Oh man, this is going to take a minute. Oh dear. Well, Walking Ballista will win us the game. I'll edit this part out. 10 counters. Well, that's pretty much how we drew up the combo. 11 counters, 12 counters, 13 counters, 14 counters. Jeez, at 2 life, that Blood Chief Ascension almost made this a problem. Counters, and our opponent scoops it up. Whoo, lordy. Well, Proliferate Engine, that was pretty impressive. I mean, our opponent was on his suite, but not very tier brew. Although it almost got us. Yeah, well, that's how the combo works. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free. And you can find the next video in the playlist right here.